Well, good morning. This is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred. Really glad you could join me today out here in the vegetable garden. It's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's nice and sunny. We're going to have a nice warm week. You know, it's time now to plant those warm weather crops, you know, like your tomatoes and your peppers and your melons and zucchini. But today, anyhow, I wanted to share with you something that we really enjoy in our garden, and that's sweet basil. And the variety is Genovese. And this is what it looks like. So thanks for joining me today out here in the vegetable garden. And so I'm going to be planting these in my 18-foot by 30-foot raised garden bed. I cover that with my 6mm plastic. But I have two of these pots that I'm going to be planting today. And you know, behind every plant label, they do give you some helpful information here. It says sweet basil annual is unrivaled for its excellent sweet flavor, the best choice for making pesto. It's excellent for adding flavor to soups, sauces, fish and meat dishes. Does best in well drained soil. And I'm going to be planting these in my composted leaf mulch that's amended with topsoil. I want to make sure this plant gets a good 6 to 8 hours of sunlight, and so I'm going to be planting these right behind me in my garden. So follow me along. And so I'm going to be planting these in my plastic. You know, the plastic helps hold in the soil moisture, it suppresses the weeds, and it also warms the soil up in the beginning of the season. You know, behind me I have some eggplant planted and some 3 varieties of green bell peppers. But I always try to plant my basil on the end so we can easily access it from the garden. And so, you know, you just simply take it out of the pot, and I'm going to use my hand since my soil's nice and loose. I did work through my soil with my garden fork. You know, I pulled the plastic back and then went down each row and worked it in. You know, it's certainly a lot of good exercise I get from working out in the garden. But planting this basil couldn't be easier. You know, you can see how easy it is. And I also have an irrigation system here that I use. I used a 1/2-inch PVC conduit, and I drilled 1/16 inch holes in it, and so it works out really well. And you also want to just keep these well watered during the season. And I also added my alfalfa pellets to the soil, so it's a nice slow release fertilizer for the plants. It adds a lot of nice nutrients to the soil. Anyhow, you can see how easy it is to plant basil in your garden. And you know, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the section below. And you can also visit us at plantsmartliving.com, and there you can learn more about gardening and also how you can reclaim your health by adopting a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. Anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful day today. So until next time, this is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred.